Hello and welcome back to another cooking video. In this video I will share some of my favorite recipes using fish. I love seafood and I used to be a pescatarian for years. First up is a fish soup, and I made the broth using shrimp shells from when we ate fresh shrimps the night before. I roast them quickly on high heat, which gives it almost a nutty flavor. This soup was honestly one of the best things I have ever tasted. And if you are going to try something out of these recipes, this is the one I recommend the highest. It can be served all year round in every occasion. The fish I used is fresh haddock, which is my favorite. And I made the broth using the shrimp shells, fennel seeds, tomato paste, vinegar, water, and bouillon cubes. And I gather all of the vegetable scraps to put in the soup just to give it some extra flavor. I'm straining the soup through a finer sieve just to get the soup extra smooth. And here I am rolling up the rest of the fish, put it in a bag, and in the freezer it goes. And here I am filling out any bones and removing them. This is a mixture with flour and butter that makes the soup thicker. I'm adding some lemon zest, some white pepper and cayenne pepper. I made my boyfriend do a taste test and he thought it was absolutely delicious. Next up is a very flavorful Asian dish using salmon. This recipe has flavors such as coconut milk, curry, fresh cilantro, and chili. And I pair it with some broccoli that I fry with chili and a lot of garlic and some freshly squeezed lime and some fluffy white rice. I always roast the spices in some oil. This releases all of the flavors. This is another dish using salmon, but with a more light and fresh profile. This is probably one of my favorite recipes using salmon, since it removes the fishy taste of the fish by cooking it in water with vinegar essence, peppercorn, bay leaves, and onions. I'm removing the fennel dill to put it in the boiling water to add some extra flavor. And with the salmon, I am going to make a super fresh and crunchy, delicious slaw using some fennel, apple, and cabbage. And be careful not to boil the water, since it's going to cook the fish, but you don't want to break up the fish or make it dry. So I just simmer the water, or you can also bring it to a boil and then remove it from the heat, and then you just keep the salmon in there for about 5 minutes or so. Serve it with dill and a slice of lemon. And I forgot to add red onions to the slaw, which I added on top here. But that's really delicious to have in the slaw if you're going to make this. The last recipe is a very quick and simple dish using whatever white fish you have. I am using haddock. And I cook the fish in the oven to a perfect temperature of 45 degrees. And with it I use potatoes, beets, brown butter, capers and dill. I will leave all of the recipes down below if you want to try any of these, which I really hope because they are delicious. Thank you for watching and see you soon.